This is for Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for the answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine, long live Gaza. Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for the answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine.
While we listen to tunes made by ignorant fools, Israel blocked the UN from delivering food. They bring in the troops and you won't even glimpse at the news. They make money off the products that we're quick to consume. And it's not simply a question of different views. Forget emotions, this is facts, what I spit is the truth. Makes no difference if you're a Christian or if you're a Jew. They're just people living in different conditions to you. They still die when you bomb their schools, mosques and hospitals. It's not because of rockets, please God.
We're here on the convoy, en route to BBC Media City. There's absolutely thousands of brothers and sisters who have flocked out today for the biggest demonstration that Manchester BBC has ever seen. We are coming out with one heart, with one voice, condemning the BBC.
Free my people, long live Palestine. We will never.
BBC, shame on you! BBC, shame on you!
Palestine, free, free 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 Palestine.
We're here peacefully. We want to send a message to the international community. What has happened in Gaza is a war crime, aided and abetted by foreign governments, particularly our government here in the United Kingdom. And the BBC, for which I work on a Friday night, yesterday was the first time they had a balanced debate with me and somebody else. For the past 4 days, they've had a debate on Gaza, and they've had only Israeli spokespeople speaking on the BBC. So we're here peacefully to say to the BBC as licensee payers that we don't support the BBC's actions on this, and we want impartiality. We want you to show the reality of what is happening in Gaza, and here all of us, Muslims, non-Muslims, Christians, Jews, we're all here together in unity against the aggression by the Israeli government. This is state-sponsored terrorism.
Snappies on your baby.
Free my people, long live Palestine. We will never let you go.
Sing it with me now.
Free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine,
Free Palestine!
free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine.
We've got, these so-called leaders all over the world who are just basically, not doing absolutely nothing. Everybody's turning a blind eye to it. You've got BBC, the media organisation, Sky News, and everybody's basically, pro-Israeli. And
Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
Nothing is more anti-Semitic than Zionism, so please don't bring bad vibes when you speak.
I'm here today to support Gaza and the people of Gaza, and to try and draw attention to the misrepresentation that's been plighted by the BBC and other mainstream organisations. There's a genocide going on. It's disproportionate in terms of its representation. It's essentially illegal.
The only word I have to say is free Palestine.
War is systematic genocide, but whatever they try.
When they talk about militants, when they talk about terrorists, these are normal human beings who are defending their very right to defend themselves against the barbarity of the Israel regime.
Sing it with me now.
Free, free Palestine, 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 free, free.
Go to a proper news channel, not somewhere like the BBC, somewhere you can see some real news. Do your own research, educate yourself.
I can take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine, long live Gaza.
Free Palestine!
This is for the child that is searching for an answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine!
I don't even know when's the last time I smiled. They look and feel sorry for us. Can you believe it? The great Iraq, as if we need it. And look what they decide to give us. Blood from the world to fill up our rivers. And what we're supposed to be thankful? You killed my family and I should say thank you? No thanks, you got your tanks, I got my
One family gets murdered and they make such a commotion about it. 3 Jewish kids, and look how many people get murdered every day. Every day.
Inshallah, Palestine will be liberated.
They threw 100 tons of bombs in Gaza. In that country there's 800,000 young children, yeah? And they started the attack at 11:25 to be precise, which is the exact time that the young children leave schools and they go from the first morning shift to the afternoon shift.
in the most densely populated country in the world, right? Now, which kind of country would support that? And why does not the media say anything about that?
Israel, no Israel, no Israel. Occupiers, occupiers.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
We will never let you die.
We will never let you die.
Palestine, free, free. Palestine, free, free. Palestine.
Beautiful, what did they do to you? They used you, it's so indisputable. And I ain't talking no Democrat, Republican. I talk for myself, an Iraqi American. George, I don't really need.
Shame on you. BBC. Shame on you. BBC. Shame on you. BBC. Go to hell. BBC. Shame on you. BBC. Shame on you.
I'm from Ireland originally, so we've been, unfortunately, grew up in a conflict, and so I'm here today in Media City to support the Palestinian and the people of Gaza. And basically, it's great to see so many people out today, because this isn't about religion, it's about human rights. That's what it's about. It's basic human rights, and it's there's indiscriminate killing of children in Gaza by the Israelis and government, and it's just unjust. It's not right. And people, there needs to be a social consciousness needs to start coming throughout, and the solidarity throughout everyone in Britain, no matter who you are, because it's just about human rights and people unjustly being murdered. And that's what I've got to say today. So I'm here, and it's a great thing. Everyone's here from all over the world, and it's just beautiful. So thanks very much. Free Palestine.
Bleeds Iraq. There's a war going on outside. No birds around here, just bullets that fly. There's a war going on outside. There's death everywhere, but I feel so alive. There's a war going on outside. No birds around here, just bullets that fly. There's a war going on outside. There's death everywhere, but I feel so alive. I feel so alive. Yeah, there's a war going on outside, man. Don't believe just what's going on in your TV and your radio. Look outside your window. Look with your own eyes. It ain't over, man. It ain't over.
Free Palestine, free Gaza, world peace.
I was watching the coverage on BBC yesterday, and all of the section about what's going on in Gaza at the minute was about Israel, and nothing, not a single mention of the violence being perpetrated against the Palestinians at the moment, which, given the BBC is meant to be impartial and balanced, it didn't seem very fair to me.
They came with their tanks and their planes, with ravaging fiery flames, and nothing remains, just a voice rising up in the smoky haze. We will not go down in the night without a fight. You can burn up our mosques and our homes and our schools, but our spirit will never die. We will not go down in Gaza tonight.
This is for Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for an answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine! Long live Gaza!
This isn't about race, colour, creed or anything like that. This is basically about an illegal occupation of a country which doesn't even belong to Israel. They're wiping out brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, children you see on videos on Facebook, because people, biased people, two-faced people like the BBC, they can't put that on there. They're not brave enough to put that on there.
You can still hear that voice through the smoky haze. We will not go down in the night without a fight. You can burn up our mosques and our homes and our schools.
I'd like to congratulate the organisers, Drive for Justice, for organising this event today. Absolute amazing turnout. Alhamdulillah. Hopefully this will send a strong message to BBC. It's gone on too long. It's fantastic to see somebody making that change today. Let's support Palestine, let's support Gaza, let's make that change. It's about time.
Speak for ourselves where we don't feel too happy with what's going on in Palestine. Obviously people are being killed for innocent reasons, and it's totally out of order. It's not even a war, it's basically a slaughter.
This mosque is not exactly what the BBC are. There's something on the front, there's something else behind.
Injustice is injustice no matter how you put it.
This religion is a religion of peace. This religion allows non-Muslims to partake in their peaceful demonstrations, and this is exactly the objective of these programs is to align those of different faiths to come together in the remembrance of those people who are struggling. And when humanity suffers, then all of humanity has to get together, whether it's Muslim and whether it's non-Muslim. So we pray that Allah alleviates the pain for those people in Palestine, and may Allah give us the ability to recognize that only we will succeed in remembering. One of the things that one of my teachers, he said that only in unity will suffering come to a close. So inshallah we'll pray that all of humanity, whether it's Muslim, non-Muslim, get together for the sake of Allah and His Messenger and for the sake of humanity. So inshallah, have a nice time everyone.
This is for Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for the answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine, long live Gaza. Palestine, Ramallah, West Bank, Gaza. This is for the child that is searching for the answer. Wish I could take your tears and replace them with laughter. Long live Palestine.